Okie dokie. I'm here with brother Kooze, one of the brothers of Bubu. Come up to the old infamous spot. We were going to head into the deepest, hardest of the Ruahinis, but the place we normally access through, some guys were already there hunting the access point. We weren't going to hunt there, we were just going to access through, so we have elected to come back to one of the favourite spots. And I just got some information from one of the boys who's hunted up here a couple of days ago. There was a big long weekend and this place got absolutely trashed, so we might not have much luck, but hey, you never know. You can't shoot deer from the couch now, can you? So just check on our rifle safety status. Rifle attached to pack, same in here, no mags, bolts in, no rounds in chambers. So didn't really have time to do the check down there because we were just on the Iron Horse and up here. But we'll get set up and get our camp set up as well, set the rifles and cameras up, and then settle in for an evening of glassing. Well, it wasn't too long before we spotted this young hind sitting at 550 meters. So this was a good opportunity for Kooze and I to double team to try and get on the board. Now this deer moved around quite a bit, which became challenging for Kooze to try and pick up in his scope. And unfortunately, he couldn't quite find her just as she was looking to disappear off the clearing. Got it? Come on, bottom right of the slip. Where she was standing before. Ready? Oh, she's going, bro.
Good, take the shot, bro.
So just a quick shot analysis on that big fat miss. Clearly my bullet landed exactly where my wind hold was. The wind must have just died off as I squeezed off. Never mind, that deer gets to live another day. Back to the binos, back to looking for another deer. So she's an absolute cracker of an evening up here. Getting to 60 time, it's 10 past 7. I think the last time we come up here we saw some deer right on 7:30. And it was a little bit dark, so in the shadow, and squeezed off and bloody missed. So we just got to bide our time, really. Sitting here glassing like no tomorrow. I'm surprised no one else is up here. This is quite a popular spot. Anyway, we got about another 45 minutes, 50 minutes of glassing time. So fingers crossed. You know, when you get that feeling, it's just going to be on. And 20 minutes later, this young spiker popped out at 300 meters. And this time, Kooze and I were going to get our double shot on. Stand by. I got a one chamber.
Yeah, I've got one in the chamber. Okay, you call it on 3.
Yep. One, two. Right, let's just make sure these rifles are nice and clear. That's that action close. Fired. I'll chuck the mag back on. Kooze-Berry is so
Nothing in the chamber.
nothing in the chamber.
Mag back in.
Action fired, closed. Right, let's go plan for recovery. So that's the slip where the little spike should be just in well, I hate pointing like this, but should be up there. I will chuck an arrow up there now. Freeze frame. Yeah. So hopefully we'll just cruise up through this creek here. Hopefully money. Might even get back and be greedy bastards and get another one. Well, it did come a long way down, tumbled and came all the way down here, but here she is. Share my boat. All right, and our clever plan was to gut him and drag him all the way down there rather than bone him all out because our bike's just in there. So let's get the gutting, and I reckon just straight down here, bro. This is the creek. It looks clean and it looks like they've been
I reckon I could just about grab his fucking legs and drag him down there, bro.
Alright, let's do it, eh? Hey, why didn't we come up this way, you hooah?
What I'm saying is we should have just come up this creek, eh?
I don't know. Bloody weekend warriors. At least she'll be tenderised by the time she gets down. Yeah.
Good eater, eh, mate? Good eater.
Good eater, bro. So after what I reckon is my easiest deer recovery in the public land, it was time to process our deer, mount it up on the bike and head back to camp. What a cracker of an evening. Let's get this deer hung up and set for the night. Here we go. A good old cut him open. Make sure he's sets tonight. I'll put those hocks off as well. And back into our lovely familiar campsite. So, bit of an update really. Back into our tent, we've got some Kooze's home kill beef, and I'm going to add my Steve Vanilla rub to it, like that. People keep asking me, go, oh man, you should do a catch and cook or whatever. But this is as good as it's going to get, people. We're doing huckery things like this at the bush. The bros on coffees. We're going to have wraps, that stuff. Plus I got a bit of bacon. I wouldn't mind whizzing up that bacon as well. Chuck it all in as well. But, what's that cookie you got there, bro?
That's good quality, brother.
A buck. Can't believe you put a bush buck spit cuck fire up here. You can't even get it off.
Look, quality.
Cuck fire!
You ask Mr. William Sterling, he'll back it.
Bubu Sterling. Anyway, let's get cooking and I'll show you the results a little bit later on. There it is. That rub, bro. What do you reckon about that rub?
Yeah, that's the business.
Yeah.
Recommend that to
Yep.
anyone.
Wraps, bacon, onions, home kill beef with that my Steve Vanilla rub on there. Anyway, we'll settle in for a bite to eat and might even summarise and wrap the day up and give you our plan A for tomorrow. Yep. It was a pretty cold sleep. Well, no, cold sleep, but about past 4. We had a couple of little cunning plans. We want to hatch, get up and try and oh, there's the bros alarm going off. A couple of plans to get up and try and secure the blind up here, because I get the feeling that the other hunters would have saw the forecast, they'd want to come up here. So we're gonna have a bite to eat and then make our way up to the blind in the darkness and wait for daylight. So we sat up on the blind in complete darkness until the light started to appear, and when it did, we spotted what looked to be 4 deer on the basin 300 meters across from us. But being still low light, we had to wait to verify they were deer and then make sure that we could see the crosshairs up against the body so we could take a shot. 4 deer on the face meant 1 target each for Kooze-Berry and I. Stand by as we get dialed in and go through our processes to prepare for the shot. I'm ready. Ready?
Hold on.
Oh. Go on.
Yep.
Wait. Mind moving. Ready? I'm ready.
You tell me.
1, 2. So what you need to know about these big zoom cameras I use for my long range shooting is they need a lot of light to focus and grab an image, and unfortunately in this situation there just wasn't enough light, and to be fair, the footage is a little bit Joe average. Mine's dead. Yours dead.
Did you hear that? My knee, guys. Oh, there's another one just here. On top of the bush. Wait, well, there's 2.
Well, there was 4 over there. Weapons. Oh, the marabou was ready to run another one. That's now clear. Here's the action. What do you at, bro?
So clear. No mag.
Alrighty. So, quick debrief there. Spotted what we thought was only like 2 deer out in the middle of this that big basin over there. Couldn't quite make them out in the binos. Chucked the scopes on them, and then yeah, they definitely did, but we couldn't see the crosshairs either, and we had moonlight behind us, and what's the time, bro? So we shot those at about 10 to 6, like 5-10 minutes ago, and it's enough daylight for us to get good crosshair verification on the animal. Our plan is to take all our kit back to camp and then jump on the iron horse, whip around there with our packs, and we've got 1 whole deer back there, so we're gonna pretty much just tag and bag, yeah, and then we'll come back, have breakfast, and I think we've got enough deer to sink a ship. Big old gill. That's awesome. Bye. Well done. Oh, we'll have a look. We've determined, looking at the footage, and it's a bit dark, that that's the one I hit, and the one Kooze has hit is scooted across the top there. So we're going to go have a look, but we need to get this meat covered up, actually boned out and chucked into our packs. So unfortunately, we went back up, checked the footage, couldn't find any blood. Basically followed her pathway all the way along here and then dropped down into the gully around the corner. Couldn't pick up any blood, could see where they'd run, but no. So it looks like we're only walking away with the 1 deer today. And that's her all packed up on the meat shelf, ready to go. Bro's got back stakes in his one. Did a mighty fine job cleaning that animal out, bro, while I did too much social media. Thank you for that, bro.
All good, brother.
Anyway, that's us. We'll heckle back to the iron horse and back to camp, have a bit of breakfast, and then make a plan to get the flock out of here. Yeah, gonna try the old decadent Sam's Pantry porridge today. I double banged it and don't have enough hot water. The bro's got our good old faithful over there, Uncle Toby's. Uncle Toby's.
Just add water or milk.
anyhow, like I said, we'll have a bite to eat, start boning some deer out. Yeah, we'll probably pop back up and have a little bit of a nosy on the blind, see if there's anything else for us to harass, and then pack up camp and bugger off back down to the ute. So. Right, time to get our butcher on. The bro's got the whole one there, and I'm gonna, those are the 2 back legs and 1 front shoulder from that one we shot this morning. So we'll get these boned out. Oh, that's camp all cleaned up, and pick up little bits of rubbish. The animals all boned out. Kooze reckons we've got about 40 kgs of meat. We're at 20 kgs each, so that's pretty cool. So we've binned all the legs and skins and all that all the way down the bloody hill, so it doesn't stink up the campground for the next guy. So that's us. We're on the Iron Horse and we're away.
All night, she wants to run forever. Hold tight, when we get some time together, flow.
So that's us out. 2 deer shot this weekend. We missed 2. Yeah, 2. He missed 1. Oh, we think we're not sure. We didn't find any blood. We thought it was a hit.
No blood, no bullet.
And then I missed 1 at 5:50, and yeah, well, you've seen the video, so it's no big deal. But yeah, it was good to get back out to another spot that we visit quite a bit, and good to. My main aim was to get a kill on the board for my ticker. I'll go back to using the Savage now. But your thoughts, bro, on the trip?
Nah, it's just good to get out, and experience a new spot. Haven't been out there before, and yeah, good bit of banter, and you know, good to have a couple of animals down, and
yeah, ate like kings too, eh?
Yeah.
Any shout outs, bro?
No, just a bit of a g'day to the bobs that are following the page and that, and yeah, just nah.
Oh, sweet as. Oh, bro, thanks for having you on this journey, on this trip, and no doubt this is about the 2nd mission I've been on with the bro, but this has been the most successful. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.